Alright, y'all, we're gonna start where we left off with the same thumbnail, a mess of spaghetti of wires. And we're on a 74 Nova project. If you didn't see the last video, we started off this morning because we had a harness that we had to get into. Rewired the little ribbon cable that comes down from the steering column and soldered it up last night. Come out for the project this morning and I got way carried away. That was at 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning, and now it's probably rolling around 9 o'clock at night. At least a good 8 or 10 hours on it, and everything else is neglected. So anybody says the project is the other woman, they're right, because this is taking up all my time so far. Anyway, what we got going on, I figured out a lot of the harness. As you can see, I got a couple of lights working, and that has to do with the front harness that powers the parking lights in the grill, and also the marker lights on the side here. I also have two headlight circuits on that front harness, and I don't have really a bulb to test. I have a bulb in one socket, but I don't have a light switch, so when that comes I'll be able to test the headlights. Right now I think I've got something going on in the back as well. I put some marker lights in, and they were powered up earlier. Now they're not working. Thought it was because I blew a fuse, but I'll get them going again. It's just been a long day, y'all. So like I say, I've got a lot of wires here, and at first I thought that the tail lamp circuit was running on the brake circuit, which it may be, because as you see, I've got one harness here, one harness there, and another harness there that I'm working off of, and another harness as well, which you got to watch the box size on the harnesses, because if you decide to plug it in at the main box at the firewall, looking at this right here, the one on the right there is for your front harness and the lights, the plug is, and I went to put this one here in there because it's set up more with the sockets for the similar lights, and oiled it all up, went to put it in, but unfortunately, even though it's a General Motors harness, the problem is this one here is about an inch taller, so it's not the same box. Although that the light setup on it would work, because there's a parking light for the grill there, then you go towards the end of the harness, you have another parking light for the grill there, then you have your headlight and your marker light, and you have the same thing repeated on this side here with your headlight, your marker light, and this here, I got to figure that one out. But what I would need to do is cut these wires here and cut these wires in this front harness up here and just solder them in, and then I would have the correct setup. Keep in mind that this does have some of the other wires that go through here are going to be your temperature sensor, and also your master cylinder proportioning valve switch or safety switch, a little tan wire. And the video camera cut off on me earlier, but I got that wire through the wall there. That's your resistor that goes on top of your heater box. Your blower motor wire right there. I got to get a starter for it yet. That's going to tell a lot. I did get to putting oil in it, and a new oil filter. Got to get plug wires, some motor mounts. Trying different setups to see what'll work, and that's not going to work. So needless to say, we have a mess of everything. It's just horrible. Got some seats to go in it and a console. I've been posting regularly on the YouTube quite a few of my videos because I figure there might be people out there trying to do the same thing. And when it comes down to it, I'll be putting this brake pedal in there. It says 70 Nova, so it's a junkyard part, I'm assuming. But it'll have to work in the 74. And then we got a bucket full of Ford parts. But that's another project for another day. Like I said, y'all, it's coming along. little bit over 2 weeks worth of work, and I think more time invested than money, but in the end I think you get both time and money. But it'll be fun to cruise it down the road, y'all. Can't wait. God bless. Have a good night.